You know, there's a truth about human relationships that we often overlook. It's a simple truth, but it's profound. Sometimes the person who misses you the most is the one who shows it the least. And why? Because they fear vulnerability. They fear showing their heart, exposing their emotions. They fear that doing so will leave them open, fragile, unprotected. I know you've been there wondering, does she miss me? Does she care the way I care? And the answer? Yes, she does. But she's hiding it. Why? Let's explore that for a moment. In relationships, we think we can control what we feel. We think we can mask the truth, but let me tell you something. Feelings are never truly hidden. Not for long, anyway. They find their way to the surface in the smallest of gestures, the quietest of words, and even in the way she looks at you when she thinks you're not paying attention. But here's where the heart of the matter lies. She may be hiding it, but it's not because she doesn't care. It's because she's afraid. Afraid of rejection. Afraid of putting her feelings out there only to be hurt. Afraid of showing her true heart and having it be dismissed, ignored, or even misunderstood. So when you see her pulling back, when you feel the distance growing, know this. It's not that she doesn't want to be close to you. No, it's because she misses you more than she can express, and she's guarding that feeling, wrapping it up like it's a fragile, delicate thing. She's afraid that if she lets it slip, if she allows her heart to be seen too clearly, it'll be too much for either of you to handle. But here's where the true beauty lies. It's in the quiet moments. The moments where her eyes linger a little longer than they should. The times when she smiles at you but then looks away, as if trying to hide what she's feeling. The messages left unanswered but read again and again. The moments she doesn't speak her mind but lets you in through the subtleties of her actions. You see, love is not just in the words we speak. It's in the things we don't say, in the things we don't show. And the hardest truth about love is that, at times, we hide what matters most to us because we don't want to lose it. Let me give you a piece of wisdom that will change your perspective on this. The things that matter most to you, those are the things you protect. You guard them because you understand the weight they carry. And sometimes, that's exactly what she's doing. She's guarding her heart because it matters to her more than you may realize. But here's the magic. When you show her your vulnerability, when you stop pretending that you don't feel it too, that's when the walls come down. That's when she'll begin to trust, to open up, and to realize that it's safe to show what's been hidden. You see, true connection is built on shared vulnerability. And this is where growth happens. Not in the moments of certainty, but in the moments of doubt. Not in the moments when everything is perfect, but in the moments when you take the risk to show who you really are with all of your flaws, your fears, your desires. So if you've been wondering whether she misses you, I want you to think about this. She does. She's hiding it. Not because she doesn't care, but because she's been hurt before. She's been scared before, and she doesn't want to be again. But the beauty of life, the beauty of relationships, is that vulnerability is contagious. When you dare to step forward, when you dare to show your true feelings, you create a space for others to do the same. So don't hold back. Don't hide what's in your heart. Share it, even if it scares you, because the moment you do, you'll be surprised at how much she's been hiding too. And together, you'll begin to build something beautiful, something real. Because when someone misses you that much, even if she's hiding it, it means something worth cherishing. The power of connection, the beauty of vulnerability, this is where the true magic happens in life. You just have to take the first step and show her that it's okay to miss each other and to let it show. Take the risk, because in the end, it's worth it. In relationships, true connection is not built on words alone, but on the vulnerability both people share. Often we assume that love or affection is most visible through grand gestures or constant verbal affirmations. But the deepest bonds are formed in moments of openness, where both individuals allow themselves to be fully seen, not just in their strengths, but also in their fears and flaws. Vulnerability is the bridge that connects two hearts in a way that words cannot. When someone hides their feelings, especially when they miss you, it's often because they're afraid. Afraid of being rejected, misunderstood, or hurt. This fear can create walls, preventing them from fully expressing what they feel. But here's the key. Vulnerability isn't about being weak or needy. It's about being authentically human. It's about saying, this is who I am with all my imperfections, and I trust you with it. True connection happens when both parties feel safe enough to let their guard down and show who they truly are. This doesn't mean rushing to reveal everything all at once. It's about creating a space where vulnerability can gradually unfold. It's in these quiet moments of sharing, of being honest and open, that the relationship begins to thrive. The greatest gift you can give someone is the space to be themselves without fear of judgment. When you show vulnerability, you encourage others to do the same. It's in that shared vulnerability that true intimacy is born. The walls come down, the fears are faced, and two people can begin to connect on a level that goes beyond surface level interactions. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it's the foundation of a strong, lasting connection. In relationships, the true depth of someone's feelings is often communicated through actions, not just words. We tend to focus on what is said, but the real essence of emotions is often found in the small, subtle gestures that don't demand attention. A smile that lingers a little longer, the quiet way someone looks at you when they think you're not watching, or the moments when they go out of their way to help or support you. These are the unspoken expressions of love and care. When someone is hiding their emotions, especially when they miss you, it's usually because they're guarding their heart, fearing that expressing their feelings might expose them to vulnerability or rejection. Instead, they communicate through actions, perhaps by sending you a message without a direct confession, or by finding ways to be close to you without openly stating their longing. These actions speak volumes, even though they may not be immediately obvious. Recognizing these small gestures is essential to understanding the true emotions behind the surface level interactions. It requires being present and attuned to the other person's behavior and body language. Listening to the silence, what's left unsaid, is just as important as the spoken words. In relationships, actions are often the truest form of communication, revealing feelings that words might fail to convey. By paying attention to these small, meaningful actions, we gain insight into someone's inner world. And in turn, we show that we value their unspoken language, acknowledging their feelings without needing them to speak out loud. It's through these quiet acts of care that we come to understand each other more deeply and build a stronger, more genuine connection. In the end, true connection is formed not just through what is said, but through the vulnerability and actions that speak louder than words. Vulnerability creates a space for both individuals to truly be themselves, fostering trust and intimacy. It's not about grand gestures or constant verbal affirmations, but about the quiet, honest moments where feelings are shared and understood on a deeper level. Similarly, actions often reveal more than words ever could. Small gestures, body language, and the subtle ways someone shows they care are the unspoken truths of their emotions. When we learn to recognize and appreciate these silent cues, we begin to build stronger, more authentic relationships, grounded in mutual understanding and respect. Vulnerability and actions are the foundation of real, lasting connection, where both people feel safe to be their true selves.